Igbo mulenzi mmoze kenekwa mụnụ n'ụbọchị nke tata biko na ka ị na-afọ video ya sị m ka iji ike na subscribe because now this story we're about to share will be a very painful one because now we will try as much as we can to make sure that the family did not reopen, that we did not use this story to reopen an old wound, but rather we are trying to tell a story of a young lady whom her story will be used to shaping the mindset and to let the people understand that there is a price to pay in everything you do, and also to let the world hear her story. We are not in a way trying to to mock the family or to make a name for ourselves, but to make sure that their story and this story is being spread abroad and for other people to learn. As we dive into this untold story, please, I endeavor you to subscribe to our channel and also share this important video. Now, the title is A Saint from Awka Etiti, the untold story of Okoli Ngozika Fransica and that godless night. Okoli Ngozika Fransica was the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Okoli from Nkolafia village in Awka Etiti in Idemili South local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria. She was a simple soul, gentle in spirit, dignified in character, and full of holy dreams waiting to be fulfilled. Francisca completed her secondary school education and chose to stay back to help her mother in the market. She was hardworking and very good at trading, not because she loved money, but because she loved her family. At the same time, God was quietly planting something deeply in her heart, a vocation to become a reverend sister. She even gained admission into the university, holding both her academic dream and her religious calling. She was a very active member of Catholic Youth Organization CYON. During the Stations of the Cross in Lent, she once played the role of Veronica, a role that mirrored her own life, courage, compassion, and quiet strength. Francisca admired faithfulness in action. She attended morning mass every single day. When she started working, she developed a holy habit because going home, she could first stop at the parish to pray at the Blessed Sacrament. She was quite helpful to her family, and because of her beauty and character, many advances came for her. Trying to talk her, asking her to be their girlfriend, but that was not her focus. Her heart was quite on helping her mother, supporting her family, responding to the call of God. She was focused. She knew what she wanted from the life. Then came this godless night. In the early hours of Sunday 2012, around April, Francisca was dressing up for the first mass at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Awka Etiti. The light was suddenly cut off. Darkness covers everywhere. Armed men invaded the house. They used a rope on her father and mother, and both parents became unconscious. They ordered Francisca to yipu akwa. She refused. Her mother tried to help, but she was badly injured. They dragged Francisca out of the house, intending to forcefully marry her. She screamed, she cried, but the place has been locked. Her mother could hear her voice but could not do anything. According to her mother's testimony, Francisca cried and she spoke out loudly, "I'd rather die than allow you to touch me." They, mercilessly, they struck her again and again. She kept repeating her cry of resistance, of dignity, of faith, and then they left her lifeless. She was by because she refused them to have what they wanted. Saint Peter, who was the chaplain, Father Peter, who was the chaplain of the hospital, later went for a purification prayer because the place had become an eyesore, stained with innocent blood. The attackers were said to be about 6 young men. After Francisca Onwu, her family never recovered. Her mother life changed completely, and later she too died. The same happened to the father. They no longer alive to testify fully of the holy life their daughter lived on earth. Francisca's intention was to become a reverend sister. She was a girl of dignity. She had a goal to fulfill. She chose God because she knew that if she had God, she lacked nothing. Today, Okoli Ngozika Fransica may not be canonized by Rome, but she is canonized in the heart of those who knew her. She died defending her virginity, her faith, and her body as a temple of God. She lived quietly, she died loudly, and her life still preaches. May her soul rest in perfect peace, and may her courage never be forgotten. This is a story of a young lady written by Reverend Father Chede Philip. And from all understanding, this is a true life story. Like in Jiwekwe from the beginning, I'm going this, sure me made this video in order to reopen a wound, but in order to send a message to tell the family that their story is now being heard. Imagine how since 2012 about getting here. This kind of thing made 2012. Now you begin to question, where are these young men that did this in 2012? Only if God, ọbụna sọsọ Chukwu nna bụ ihe daka ọbụna Chukwu nna ewepụgo ha n'ụwa. Mana let me tell you the truth, ọbụna Chukwu nna ewepụbe ha n'ụwa, 6 of them, at least one of them ka ya dị ndụ today, and one of them might have seen this story. Now, ka ị na-ajụ onwe, kedu ihe mmadụ ya again? Kedu ihe unu gain no? Kedu ihe unu ya again by doing such a thing? I man apụta sị na ihe na-epossess mmadụ nke a na, but I want to tell you that ọ bụrụ na ị mara na ihe na-epossess mmadụ, this story should tell you that ihe na-epossess mmadụ, because from a need whereby na 6 young men na-achọ ịdakpo ofu onye. 6 young men unu akwa aka chelu ka unu dakpo ofu onye n'ụwa nke anụ anyị nọ na ya. Biko nodododo, this family, like I said, this family, their story needs to go viral. Sitra ya ka share kwa most of this video ka ndị mmadụ nwee ike gịnị ghọta ihe na-eme in our midst today, because there are 1001 Francisca living in around us that have encountered this type of thing. Enwego mgbe m mee video one set and sị gị na send them mmadụ na a lot of people had challenge not because they wished for it, but because of circumstances happened. Like this girl now, she became a victim of something that she did not know about. So because you get this video, kabaru share, kabaru megin subscribe, konyo ozo, mwepi kenafo, ihe na channel aya, kodekwan.